Hello, everyone. I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. I am here for Manifest Season 1, Episode 5. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So we flashback 5 years, and we see when Grace and Olive and Grandma and Grandpa and Jared, they were at the airport waiting for the rest of the family to show up, and it's like see the agent. Like Olive, she had already been having this like a feeling like, hold on, this is as long as me and Cal been separated since the day we was born. Like I'm feeling some type of twin type of vibe that something's not right. They was like, no, everything's gonna be fine. And then they see that, hey, you need to go see the ticket agent. Like the agent was like, look, the plane was just here a second ago. The next thing you know, it just went off radar. We don't know exactly what that means, but we're going to keep you in contact. Jared realizes that Mick decided to stay on like a later flight, and he's taking it some type of way, like she don't want to come back. But I'm like, and it's not like she was staying there for like extra 2 years. Like they was taking a flight that was like 2 hours later. So he's feeling some type of way, like, does she want to come back? Does she want to get married? Does she want to be with me? Like, everybody's freaking out at this time. Now, we on present day right now, and Ben, he is mad because Mick is putting her freedom in jeopardy helping Thomas. Y'all know last episode, Thomas was a stowaway on a flight, and, like, once he got off the plane, and, like, bam, it's 5 years later, and he had, like, a mental breakdown, like, what's going on? I don't know anybody here. You're telling me it's 5 years later. What do I do? So they hiding him, and he's like, y'all can't do this, Bethany. You can go to jail for harboring a fugitive. Like this isn't good. Like she's like, what was I supposed to do? Leave him in Jamaica to where he can get beaten, killed, and jailed? Like I can do that. I take responsibility for what I've done, but Bethany says she has a friend's cabin she can go to. It's not linked to her name, so they won't be able to find him. It's in the middle of the woods somewhere. But I'm like, the government, they can see everything in the world by looking at their computer. Like, I am convinced of that. It's not being a conspiracy theorist. It's like they know where everything is at. That's how they, can find and track people. So she's like, she gonna take Thomas to the woods, to her friend's cabin. Now at this point, Ben doesn't want to listen to the voices anymore, even though the voices have helped him, you know, find Thomas. The voices have helped them save these little girls, help them find who killed the lady who was like her and her husband were slumlords before she came back. Like I know these choices have helped people, but no, I can't put my family in jeopardy anymore. Like he's feeling that these voices is going to risk anything. Like I've already been gone 5 years. I don't want these voices to lead me down further where I'm helping out and I can go to jail. I understand that, but like these voices are not going to let you go, Ben. I'm just going to let you know that right now. So Ben and Cal decide to they having a free day. They're going to let fate decide what they do. Okay, heads or tails, we're going to go to Coney Island and we're going to go to wherever else. Flip, okay, we're going to Coney Island. Okay, what are we going to eat? Flip heads or tails. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So they're letting fate decide there. But the problem is he keeps on hearing these voices saying that everything's connected. Now, y'all, ever since the first episode, I think that Cal is somehow the key to what's going on. He's going to piece everything together because first episode when the plane blew up, he kind of like woke up, like he was in a good sleep and he just woke up. So I'm thinking like he has something to do with this, but we're gonna get to that in a minute. So Grace met her boyfriend while she was in grief counseling. 6 months after the plane disappeared, she was like just laying in Cal's bed, just listening to the news, and Olive basically became the parent. It wasn't until like Olive was trying to bring her some soup and trying to make a ham and cheese sandwich and burn herself that Grace realized like I'm supposed to be taking care of you and I've been slacking on my job and you're trying to take care of me. So she went to counseling and that's where she met her boyfriend. I can't think of his name right now. I wrote it down later. What's it? Danny. Yeah, she met Danny when she was in grief counseling. And Olive is, going through it to where she's like, I know my family's still alive. Daddy, Cal, Aunt Mick, they're still alive. But, and she's not happy that mama has a new boyfriend in her life. Like, How could you? It's just supposed to be you and daddy. And it's understandable, but then at the same time, they've been missing for like 2 years at this time. And it's not like, they went missing for 15 minutes and then mama found her a new boo that fast. But, when a child's eyes, you betraying daddy. So, Cal, Ben is chasing Cal all over the subway system. Cal's like, come on, Dad, catch up. And he's just like going through the subway system and he's talking about it's all connected. And they end up where Thomas is being held. And he knows Thomas is like, you're Thomas, aren't you? And Thomas is like, yeah, like, how y'all get here? I guess they have Thomas like hid in the subway system. Like, it's all these tunnels. Don't nobody really be going back there for real, for real. So would nobody know he's there. But in the meantime, government dudes rolling up on Bethany as she's trying to make her great escape. She didn't went home, got a little cash from her wife. Okay, don't take the easy tag off. Don't go through there. Don't use any credit cards. It's just like, I know what I'm doing, boo. But government dude shows up. Later on, he's questioning her. She's like, I don't know who that man you talk about. I ain't have nothing to do with this. So I'm assuming Bethany, she's going to, prison because she's not giving up Thomas because he's her stowaway. And like, on top of that, you was stowing him away. You're going to go to prison. He goes like, since you don't want to help me out, I'm going to give you Thomas's, like, he's prison sentence too. But like, he's so trying to find out what's going on that he gonna do any and everything. Like, where these people come from? Where did they go? What's up with this plane? But I'm like, I wish that they. I mean, I understand what this witness because it's just weird. Y'all been going for 5 years and y'all look like y'all just like left 5 years ago. So I kind of understand what's going on. But Cam says he was just making random choices and. That's what led him to time. It's like all the subway systems are connected. That's what I was talking about. But Thomas's name just came to him. So now Ben, he wanted to ignore the voices, but now the Cam is like randomly led him there. He's kind of, second guessing things. Like, what's really going on? He Thomas tells him that Bethany was supposed to come back and she never showed up, and that was hours ago. Now he's thinking, something's not right. But Ben tried to give him some money, like so he can like get out of town, and he thanks Ben. But there's a knock at the door, and Cal's like right before the knock, Cal's like, Daddy, we gotta go right now. Like I'm sensing something that's not right. Next thing you know, it's like a knock at the doggone door to that subway entrance, and it's Bethany's wife. She's like, Bethany, she was taken in by the government, and I think she would want me to finish what she couldn't start it. Hey, I'm Bethany's wife. How you doing, Thomas? I'm going to take you somewhere where you can be safe. I said, okay, that's good. So Danny, he's in his feelings because 10 days ago he was practically living there with Grace and Olive, and when Olive got caught shoplifting, when they said call your dad, she called Danny, and she's like feeling guilty because she called Danny and not Ben, but like Danny was basically her dad, and she says that later on, like, I love Dad and I'm glad he's back, but Danny is my dad too. He's been my dad for these last 3 years, and it's not like she can turn her back on him. But he says he was able to get over the death of his wife, and he'll be able, to handle, not being with her. It's just that, just Olive not being his daughter no more. That's what he's not going to be able to handle. I was like, I understand that. I understand that a lot. So let's get to them. Mick loves Jared. Jared loves Mick, but Mick is married. Grandma gave, Jared, her blessing that, hey, if you want to be with Mick's best friend, you have my blessing. Okay. But no, Grandpa wasn't feeling that. Like, no, you don't be with her best friend. That's not supposed to happen. So Mick is telling Grandpa, like, hey, I still love him. It's like, go get your man. Because I was never on board for him marrying her anyway. So go get your man. Now, y'all know he said fight for your man. Now Jared, he is on suspension because he took the fall from Mick when she ran in there and busted that cop's cover. So she goes over there to tell her best friend, I'm sorry, you gotta tell him to do the right thing. But friend didn't know that he was in any type of trouble. So now she's feeling things like, okay, is he helping her out because he still loves her? Why isn't he telling me these things? And like he's going, even if he loves you, he's still gonna always have some love for her because you know that they was together when she went missing. So it seems Cal is important to whatever's going on. And when they was on the plane coming back, like he like looked out the window and like seen this like glowing light, and I guess that was like time to like connect with him or whatever, I'm guessing. So yeah, I knew it from the beginning. Cal's connected some type of way. I don't know how because he's like it's all connected. As he was looking at this like glowing ball of light. Now y'all, I asked my mama what she would do if I went missing on the plane, like something like that, and I just came back. She was like, I get scared every time you and your brother get on the plane. Like I was nervous too, but y'all, I done became a flying pro. Like I don't want to do anything but fly. I can get from Houston to Atlanta in 2 hours flat, as opposed to when me and my husband would drive for Christmas 13 hours. No, ma'am. I got on that plane that one time last year for my little sister's graduation. I was like, oh, this is not bad at all. Like I had a little popping in my ear, but that's nothing. I was here in no time. So I'm loving flying. But like watching shows like this, it kind of does something to you, girl. And then I've been like catching up on Lost, which, you know, for somebody who loves to fly, that's not a good show you should be watching. Even though I don't think, I don't want to think something like that would happen, but you know, nothing surprises me anymore. So, y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, please leave a comment or video response. And like always, I'm my subscribers and the people who watch my video. Like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.